Blessings, everyone. Hmm, so nice. This is our first energy update for 2024. So, before we start, I would like to invite you into deep breaths. Wherever you are, whatever you're feeling, take some really deep breaths into your heart. Ask your higher self to connect to your truth system and ask yourself as you're breathing deep heart breaths if this is the right timing for you to listen to this transmission, this update, and this activation. If you receive a no and you feel it in your body, or you just feel that there's a no, I just really welcome you to come back. Otherwise, please stay. So we ask for this transmission, this channel, the message and activation to come through in the highest capacity of God's infinite love, infinite light, infinite power. And we ask for only what is in the highest of the highest for each and every one of us to come in and come through. We ask for full protection and connection by the eternal living light code of God. And we seal all four corners, north, south, east, west, earth, star, and heart, in the law of unity and one. So here we are, beloveds. Before I share what has been coming through for me and what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing, I want to take the chance to say a big thank you for all of you that supported my work last year so I can continue this year. A big thank you for all of you that are connecting and committing to the monthly webinar activations I'm doing. That means so much, not only because we're doing massive work collectively once a month on the Zoom activations, and not only because you are really getting upgrades on your light body, but also because I can continue to do my mission and also be here and do a lot of content every single day on all of my channels, which is my mission. So I want to thank you all. You will always find the link to my monthly activation, Zoom activation to join. And it doesn't matter where you are on your spiritual journey. If you feel guided, if it resonates with you, please join. You will always find the link to my free Facebook group, which is closed, and also to my facilitator training. So ah, here we are, beloveds, and it's this feeling of being in between the new and the old still. I always feel, and I always say this, that the most transformational portal for me throughout the entire year is the 111 portal, the 11th of January, and I feel that my entire soul is preparing me for that one. So right now, you might be experience this sense of multidimensionality, really have coming on the other side of the illusion. That's what we have really done. We are on the other side of the illusion, and sometimes it's very glitchy. Actually, not only sometimes. For me, it's really like my entire vision, my inner vision and outer vision has changed so much that I really feel that I'm here more than ever, but in the same time, I really feel the existence in multiple dimensions, and that is beyond, not only on this planet. So it's a glitch, not really a glitch, but it's a new space, a new place, a new consciousness level. And I guess that all of you are feeling that. Last year, we were really just clearing and clearing and clearing and remembering and activating and activating and awakening and awakening. to the point where we really now understand enough, remember enough, are awakened enough to understand that now is the time for us to really take the opportunity and live this life, this incarnation. So it's this sense that is coming in more and more of connecting to our soul, to our higher self, to who we are beyond what we have experienced as a child, even what we are beyond the past lifetimes that we remember and have recollected, and also who we are beyond the collective consciousness. So it's really like moving up to the Godhead level. And that's very, very different. And as this is happening, it's being activated, and it's being activated as it was supposed to be activated right now in our DNA. It is being unlocked in our DNA, and it's being reactivated. And that reactivation creates a re-encryption in our entire physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual level. Some of us were incarnated here and asked to kind of wake up a little bit before others. So we were on the spiritual path maybe earlier than others, but then we have many that are coming on later on awakening waves. And usually, if you feel that you are one of those, you're awakening in the speed of light. So it goes very much faster, and you will probably experience more intense dark nights of the soul, which is really a gift to wake up, but it's very comfortable. So before the 1-1 portal now, and a little bit after it can be also, usually it's not after, but it's really intense before. It's this sense of the uncomfortable of knowing that there's no turning back. I really have had 3 days. It started 2 days before I ended this year, where I saw 3 big black magics, curses that has been put on me many, many lifetimes ago, that I managed to clear and forgive and release those 2 last days before 2024. And as I enter this year, I have received a very, very strong premonition of what is going to come this year. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to share it here on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube because it will be taken down. I will be sharing it on my Zoom activation on Wednesday. It's a prophecy, and I received many details. It might be triggering. I don't know if that timeline will change or not, but there's a really big shift coming, and it's not as we have expected. And this is what we came here for. This is really what we came here for. It's beyond all timelines. It's beyond the future and past timelines. Many of us are experiencing that we are here from the future to correct things. And that is really what I've been seeing and understanding. So in many ways, it's getting more advanced, but in many ways, it's becoming much more easier also, because you will also probably being asked to let go of a lot of things and things that actually been working. So for me, these 3 glitching days is almost like someone put a lot of electricity into my brain, and I was like zero pointed. And during a couple of hours, I almost felt like I lost my mind. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know where I was. And it was like, my guides, my higher self, and my family of light really came in and like electrified me into 0 point, which really took me into the deepest parts of my control, my need to control things. It was really, really uncomfortable, but in the same time, I really trusted it. And I understand that we all need to go to 0 point many times this coming period. So, you know that we talk about the Mayan year, and that the true new year is not really now. It's like in 3 months, in around 3 months. So if you go back, you know that there's massive change always coming in January, February, and March. and they will be fully established until we go into the Mayan year. I do wait until and hope that there will be a time where we go over to the 13-month calendar, which is the correct calendar. And that will become, I think the retrieval of that is really close. But this 3 months, there will be moments where you will feel that, you have worked so hard with release all identities, all stories, um, yeah, any attachments. So you come to that 0 point. And during these 3 days, when I had this 0 point experiences that was highly uncomfortable, it was some of the most intense things I've experienced. The only thing that worked for me during those days was to sit in silent meditation and just feel connected to God and to source, to God's source. That was the only thing that calmed me down. And there was nothing I could start to think about or even try to think about or do, because then I started to get into that controlling need into going back to what has been or who I have been. So this might feel like an electricity coming into your body. It can come to different parts of your body. It can come almost like a trauma response into your body where you just feel so incredibly like not really, almost unsafe, extremely uncomfortable, and you will feel like you just want to crawl out of your skin and you just want to distract yourself with something. And this is the crucial moment where we should not distract ourselves and really go into silence. If that doesn't work, go out to nature, because distracting yourself will just make it more worse, because this is like a reset. You've heard about the reset coming, and the reset need to happen within ourselves first, my guides told me. So on the 20th of December, the day before solstice, I had a webinar, a Zoom activation that many of you were connected to. We were over 500 souls. And when that group consciousness was created, 500 powerful higher selves moved into the group space. And suddenly I was asked to guide us to the ley line cross between Michael's and Mary Magdalene's ley lines cross. And what happened there, I got so many reports afterwards, after that webinar, was that a big storm happened and we were asked to open a light portal. That light portal has been working since a couple of hours before the winter solstice in here, but summer solstice back in Australia and so. And that is a very significant portal of reset. And you remember, for you that were there in the work, that they said, like, now you're going to need to be in that space of nothingness and don't try to bring in anything. So this is the time where we are going to get so strong in our connection with God's source that we are emanating the highest divine love, divine truth, divine power. And from there, you're creating the most powerful, beautiful morphogenetic field individually and group, soul, tribe collectively, and in the entire earth collective. And from there, everything will start to come to us. It will come to us. And what I received is when we come together on the one-on-one portal, is that we will receive information about next step of our mission. And I can say that I, every now and then during these weeks, have been coming into actually some sense almost of a fear of what actually is going to be given to me, because I know I will follow it. So I have already received some information that makes my ego want to crawl out of her skin. And it's like, are you kidding me? Are you really want me to do this? What is people going to think? What are they going to think about me? What about everything that I've been doing, that I've been working, and la, 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 la. So, beloveds, you are the light warriors. You are the ones that are not satisfied with how it is. I mean, we can make peace with exactly what is and how it is, but we know that there's more, and we are here. We are the ones that are going to dig and clear and release and keep activating, keep upgrading ourselves in our field so much that the entire planet will shift. So again, another example that I was given was to stop doing my morning clearings. And for you that have been following me, my students and everyone, you know that I spend usually 45 minutes every day at least in clearing my field. Since I'm also coming out here a lot, I get very attacked. So I've been coming, I've every day I do my clearing the first thing in the morning. And in December, I started to feel that there wasn't so much to clear. And now from 1st of January, they were like, now you're going to sit in silent meditation and you're going to go into that space of nothingness, that limitlessness space, and you will feel how you become one with God, with the Godhead, and remembering who you truly are. And it's really so incredible because I've been doing a lot of meditations like 20, 30 years ago. I was doing Zen meditations in nothingness, right? And I stepped into the ascension path and, I was very excited about traveling up to the higher realms and meeting the guides and seeing a lot of things, seeing future, past lifetimes and stuff like that. But now I've been guided and I can say I have a huge resistance. So I still do like a fast clearing, like really checking, is it really safe to go? And then I go into my silent meditation. But any day here, I will let go of the clearing. And of course, we're going to need to do clearings maybe once a week or when we feel that there's a new layer that has been cleared in our light body that is now ready to be dissolved. Maybe, there's a lot of miasma, debris in the field because we have been like shredding so much of the old. And sometimes there is actually attack. Sometimes, I mean, the galactics, the cosmic beings that are not of the eternal living light, they like to attack a lot of the work I'm doing down here. So I mean, when we feel attacked, we can go in and do a clearing. But the most important thing now is that we are going to move to completely new ways of being, our daily practices. So you really get information, and your journey is to trust that, to follow that guidance, and also to dare to follow the new information about your mission, even if that is going to be, you're being guided now to stand on a stage, you're being guided to do this crazy post, or even being guided to speak about this, or reach out to this person, or start to reach out to schools, whatever that comes through. It's going to be a little bit uncomfortable, especially if what we've been doing have been working. So, and of course, next level divine truth, next level purity, next level zero service to self, but full service to others. That's not the same thing as self-love, but like really no faults and no manipulation, like being honest. So that will be coming through, you will be seeing. And the moment you see like, whoa, okay, I I wasn't, this was a little bit of a manipulation, or wow, I wasn't truly honest here. I actually wanted something that I didn't express because I was scared. So but just witnessing that and just owning it, and we can always ask for forgiveness or we just redo it. So this will really come in. So in one way, from the macro level, we've been working a lot on the macro. We will go into the micro, into our deepest parts of ourselves, but we will also understand the power, as I always say, the power that comes when we come together. So again, you guys, these activations we do here on Facebook, YouTube, they are powerful. But when we are coming together on Zoom, where I'm free to speak and say words and talk about topics that is not okay here, And also when we are there at the same time, because again, there's no time and space, but we're committing to specific work, even if you do it afterwards, is priceless. And it's the thing is that the strength of coming together is that I hold a specific puzzle piece. So when I come together with your puzzle piece, they click in, and a bigger piece is being revealed that could not be revealed if we didn't come together. And then another piece comes, and another piece, and another piece. And that's also why I was asked to do the facilitator training, right? In Glastonbury once a year and in Sweden once a year, because we're being asked to gather, to come together in small circles, big circles, because of these clicks of puzzle pieces. And even if we don't talk, just coming together and coming together online, it's like those puzzle pieces clicks in, and the unity the unity codes are really here and ready for us to be received. So before we go into the activation, I just again want to remind you of you. I don't know if you're following the Schumann resonance, but you see how crazy it has been since those 2 days before New Year. It just says everything. It's like all these all these like eons is coming in and just like activate any old things that just needs to be revealed, and like let go, let go, let go, let go. This is not of your vibration. It's like so uncomfortable. The important thing is really like stay focused, sharp, and alert. Do what you really being asked to. Like I've been like my diet has been so restricted now by my guide, just like this restricted, and I don't even feel it's hard. I don't feel it's even like it's just was the perfect timing at the restriction in how much to move, the restrictions in going to bed, in the restrictions to do and what not to do, because there's a preparation. There's I will share more about the prophecy, but there's a preparation, and the body of ours needs to be prepared. I mean, the physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. So try to avoid anything that is artificial, artificial to look at, artificial to put into your body, artificial to connect to. So all that is organic, that's what we want to put in. There's a lot of avocados, or organic avocados, and organic broccoli in my fridge. And that's really what my body is craving right now. So let's see what wants to come in, beloveds. So we take some deep breath. Marana kurusana sarana katarana tarana toroto yakiasaya. So as you're listening to the light language, just allow yourself to release your mind, your brain. Tiarana koro, soshianarana koro ya. We claim this space as sacred. We claim this space in the name of God, in the name of Christ. We only want the light beings 100% in service to the eternal living light to come in and come through. Korona tarana. Close all negative portals, seal collapse all inorganic artificial timelines. Kuruna Sanarana Kuroya Kiasana Shia, activating Crystal's breastplate. Ka Ra Ya Sa Ta A La. Uru Tarana Kitarana Sushiana Kiana Rana Kuruya Tatanaya Kiasashia. Allow yourself to breathe deep breaths. Relax your body, beloved. Relax. There's a sense of excitement because your soul knows that there's something big coming in. Patience is being activated within your field if you want to receive that blessing. Korona sanna sanarana kurosia. So the spirit of patience, one of the Christ consciousness qualities, is being blown into your heart if you want to receive by this beautiful rainbow dragon. Urunotana kiatarana. Urunokiatanarana kia. Urunokiatarana kishianarana kuya. Breathe, beloved. Tara-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ra-na-tu-nu-su-nu-shi-anara. Another dragon is on the backside of your body, on your back, and swiping off the old, the old that you still think you need to carry. Tarana Purunusutuishianarana Taranatanaya. The third rainbow dragon is flying around clockwise around your auric field and activating rainbow rays. Tarana 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 kurotoshianarana kurotososhianarana kiatarana. Opening up your auric field, your entire light body. And now infusing your heart chakra with safety to expand your energy bodies and connect to the 111 portal that is already opening up. Purana Sasai Shyanarana. This coming days until Wednesday, you will be asked to move more and more into a state of nothingness, 0 point, beloved. Do not fear that you are lazy. Do not fear that you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Do not fear that you're missing something important. Tarana, tarana kurososhanaya. This is the year where you will understand the importance of just going to that space of nothingness, the 0 point, the clear space before you invite the new. Three rainbow dragons in the front, to the left, to the right, are creating a trinity, breathing in energy of trust, belief, surrender, and letting go into your field. Breathing in and activating your heart into the true essence of innocence. Surunu ki tarana 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 tarana. Tarana 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 tarana. Breathe with your heart. Feel how this rainbow rays of innocence is filling up your heart and expanding out into your field. Beloved, we do understand that your divine inner child is impatient, want to bring in expectations. You are still having a human experience, so we don't want to give you too much at this point. Because as you move into the portal, it's important that you are in that pure state of innocence, in patience, trusting, believing that it will come to you. Kuru tarana kia tarana tarana. Kia tarana 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 tarana. Just on the sides of the 111 portal, you might see that the unicorn kingdom is opening up. You might feel that there's part of you that don't believe in the unicorns. It is because they have erased the memories, the connection to that. A childhood. Turu sana shianarana. Tarana tarana. They invite you to see the golden rainbow forests on the sides of the 111 portal that slowly is opening up. They are infusing and creating this space of trust. They are assisting you with trusting more as you are coming closer and closer to the 1111 portal. Breathe, beloved, breathe, beloved. There's golden rays, the rainbow rays, the white rays of the dragons and the unicorns. In this moment, just be in stillness for a while. Feel how safe you feel when everything stops. Nothingness, 0 point, where everything exists. a limitless space. Allow all of this to be recorded into your heart. We ask to come back to our body. Know that you can always revisit this space, this place, and sit and stay in the silent mode for longer. We close and seal this energy work. So be it, so be it, so be it. It is done. Breathe and come back, beloveds. I will put in the links if you want to join on Wednesday. I know many of you have already joined the whole bundle. I'm just very, very, very excited. I have said another yes to my mission, so I'm feeling even more dedicated than before. I feel that I have released so much of the pieces of that little ego part. Of course, there's parts of the ego that are good that we all also need on this human experience that makes us do things. So I love and honor you all so much. I hope to see you on Wednesday next week. I hope to see you on the high level chakra activation where I received some off the grid information. I just really, really feel so blessed to walk with you. I've actually received information for the 12 coming activations of this year. So it will be one activation per month, approximately 12 in total. And that will really take us through this year together. And some of us will have the possibility to meet in the physical, maybe in Glastonbury, in Stockholm, or somewhere else. We never know what this year holds in store for us. We just feel that deep sense that we are more free than ever, that we are trusting ourselves more than ever, which means that we trust in life more than ever. We have that stronger sense of inner truth. We just feel when something is true. We just feel when someone is talking, what they're saying is truth. We just don't need to lock it up in books or check it out. And that's freaking amazing that we have reached to that point because we came here incarnated with so much mistrust from so many incarnations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a blessed, continuous week and coming days until the portal. Blessing.